Oh, it's working! Yes! I can't believe it! It's really... Oh... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rude. I'm Ista. I heard we have you to thank for clearing out the ogres. I'm glad Stalwart survived. It would have been a disappointing trip up here otherwise. My ore locating divination tool. Well, that's what it will be. I have to calibrate it. Right now it seems to think you're a copper deposit. My Animancer contacts did suggest that a particular strong soul essence might interfere. I'm more interested in minerals in any case. I suppose that's possible. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, unfortunately. I'm trying to recreate the instruments that first led the Pargrin dwarves to this mountain. This is my latest prototype. Centuries ago, dwarves carrying tools just like this one followed their readings to what is now the battery. If I can recreate their work, then I may be able to find ore deposits elsewhere. I was hoping to test it, but my arrival was delayed by word of the ogre attack. I haven't been able to find anyone to venture up the mountain since. Really? That'd be wonderful. I just have to adjust the device, you see. It should point you toward metal deposits. We already know the battery rests on some rich veins, but I was hoping to get a reading of the surrounding mountainside. If you can follow the readings to ore and bring back a sample, I can use it to refine the device. Thanks ever so much for this.
Fresh fish! Freshly caught!
Me and Sledge are thinking about heading down, joining a caravan over to Donning.
Caught!
Donning? What for? You like your ogres bigger?
We'd have work at least, and I'm damn sick of fish.
Net bossen daar.
Of course.
Something? Arthur Durgan rock! Arthur Durgan rock!
All right, then.
I hope you've had some luck, and do take care with that device. It has a few rather delicate components. What? So it works? What a day! But why these gems? I didn't think the device would be able to pick up inert Audra. Fascinating. I have to study this further, but all the same, it worked! At last, a breakthrough! With that Audra to work from, I can refine the enchantments. We'll be digging up iron, gold, Audra, all of it! This is going to change everything. Oh, and I won't leave you empty-handed, of course. Here, I had this set aside for supplies, but I don't think I'll be staying in Stalwart much longer. I won't forget all you've done for me. They'll hear about this back home, I promise you. Who knows? Perhaps they'll name the next battery after you.
must be soon. 2 days, no more. Sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My ears aren't what they used to be. Wasn't the ogres, I can tell you that. Put a few arrows in one of those and they generally have the good sense to back off. But I've been hunting this wolf for near a year now. A man-eater. Cunning, nasty thing. Every time I get close, it just slips away. The beast has already claimed many lives. The first victim was my son, Saldrin. Got the better of me this last time. Distracted me long enough for one of its kin to turn up. Nearly bit me clean in half. I'm a few weeks out from trying again. It needs doing. But I warn you, this beast is not to be trifled with. It must make its lair somewhere to the west. If you mean to go there, keep your wits about you. Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
All right, then.
Please help us!
Soldier.
Look there!
What's happened? Who are you? They left. I thought they might attack me, but they ran from the cave. It was like they heard something. The hunters fled too, once the wolves were gone. I remember it in pieces. It's mostly darkness, but I could see. Sometimes. I think I hurt someone. Wait. My father. Thiersch. Is he alive? Where is he? Oh, merciful gods. I don't know what to say. What you must have seen of me. I remember the taste. How can I return home after all this? Thank you. That is kind of you to say. I wish that it helped. Even so, perhaps I can make amends somehow, if I return. I will go home and beg my father's forgiveness. To you, I offer this. It is the dearest thing I own. I will tell my father what you have done for me. If you mean to return to Stalwart, perhaps you will find me there. You couldn't have known, Father. Everything that happened, it was my doing. I tried to free myself, but
Stranger, I never imagined I could not hope to see my son again. But you have returned him to me. You will always be welcome here. May the gods turn their gaze from you, stranger, and may your path be clear.
How about that?
Keeping an eye out.
Interesting.
Death to our enemies!
Arctic word and rock!
Hold your ground!
you go.
Hey.
What?
Absolutely.
Hey.
Yes. Kill them all!
All right, then.
What?
Stunzelet kostenago bats!
Slowing it down! For answers!
right then.
There you go.
All I said
Mow it. Eat.
Death to your enemies! The archers vote. Prero!
All right then. All right then.
Interesting. It's not that I don't want to care. Yeah!
Of course.
Quietly now.
verranno.
Parathis! Die!
Back again? I told you. Of course, a fresh fool to replace the last fools. What brings you stomping through my workshop, eh? Straight to business, no nonsense. We appreciate that, don't we?
Anything for a breather from your endless yammering.
You would miss me if I were gone, Aimura. For who would tolerate your barbs and insults? But you come seeking the White Forge, like they all do. Boys with smooth cheeks and wild dreams. Girls with bright ribbons tied next to their scabbards. Old men and women, too, seeking a final blaze of glory before they're snuffed out for another turn at the wheel. Sound familiar? Pazzo! Most bold for one who came seeking my help. I have this conversation with every pig-headed swashbuckler those Postenagos and stalwarts send here. Go see Galvino, they say. Surely he'll help you.
Must have slipped their minds what a busy and important fellow you are.
I should have let them stone you. Would have silenced your endless rattling forever.
Then you'd have naught but those frostbitten inbreds for company.
Of course you would. What would anyone here do without me? Sientere. It has been a long time since anyone addressed me so. The villagers and their adventurers hammer and pry at the battery as if they were laying siege to some moldering lord's keep. But those stones were laid by some of the finest builders ever to have lived, disciples of Abidan in the truest sense. They will not fall by the whims of any kith, and the door itself, it is infused with living essence. Perfetto! This is the crux of the matter. The Pargrunen of Durgan's battery perished within their own keep, victims of a violent disagreement among their own commandants. Surely in the village you have heard stories, no? Disappearing caravans, tracks in the snow, screams from the high towers. The work of spirits still trapped in the battery, and a testament to those impenetrable walls. But the door of the keep, the one the Pargrunen filled with essence,
Oh, it was made to listen, to recognize its masters. Traditional Optapo cultures revolved around language. Words revealed who they were and where they were from. That is why you need a Kantek. Some liken it to a poem, others to an anthem. In reality, it is more than either. A Kantek is a statement of purpose, a declaration of identity. Each is unique to its stronghold. Thus, to enter a fortress like Durgan's battery, you would stand at the gate and recite its Kantek. Verus! A shame the Postonagos here cannot appreciate such elegance. To learn the Kantek, you must speak with one of the dwarves of Durgan's battery. A shame they are all dead, no? But no doubt their souls live on in one or two of the villagers of Stalwart. Like fine wine poured into a cheap pot. But to identify them, that is the first problem. You would need the skills of an animancer. A watcher? The Verus? If this is true, then you could find a sole descendant from Durgan's battery, no question. But the greater difficulty remains. You would have to learn the Kantek from the dormant soul. And to do that, you would have to awaken it. Oh, yes. Whoever you awaken will live with the memories and the personality of a past life. Maybe peacefully, maybe not. That is why you must pay attention to the soul you would awaken, no? It is a monumental thing to impose on another, but these are the very people who wish to rediscover the White Forge, Verus? An awakening is merely the jolting of a dormant soul into consciousness. When such things happen normally, it is because something has reminded the subject of a past life, often violently so. Thus, to awaken one of the former dwarves of Durgan's battery, you will need to address that soul, and preferably by name. But show some care. When you examine these souls, whatever it is you watchers do, you may see images, memories. These are moments of special import. What you see will tell you much about the person, and perhaps the condition in which they awaken. Awaken them from a traumatic memory, and who knows? Maybe they awaken thirsty for blood. Or maybe you awaken someone else. Here, this has been tuned to the Eon of Durgan's battery. Use it near the villagers, and it should tell you if one has a soul old enough to have come from the battery. It is a pleasure to have such a courteous guest for a change. A shame you must dirty your boots in Stalwart.
I'm going with her.
You? Go to Stalwart? Is this your macabre sense of humor, or has something gone to rust in that beautiful head I crafted?
No one will bother me while I'm with her. Besides, I can help her find people in Stalwart.
You haven't been to Stalwart in 13 years. And this watcher sees souls. What help could you be? Besides, I have need of you here. You owe whatever remains of your wicked life to me. Quay? No, you don't know what you ask. This woman, the Devil of Karek, She was a notorious murderer, burned people alive all over the region. Besides, she works for me. After all, I am the one who preserved her. Listen, Aimika. If you're set on traveling with her, I won't stop you. But let's make this a fair exchange, yes?
Fine price for a blacksmith striker. Suppose I should be flattered.
And there you have it, a bargain. A moment. You are going back to Stalwart, yes? Perhaps you could do me a favor. There is a man in the village named Grinde, the head fisherman. The rest of Stalwart kisses his feet because he fills their stinking blades with speckleback. But I know he's not as virtuous as he seems. That self-righteous meddler engineered my eviction from the village. He turned them all against me. Now I want him to feel the scorn of those mush-brained imbeciles. Humiliate them, of course. Show his neighbors what he truly is, and let him live with the disgrace. He's always been a ripple sponge addict. Just got good at hiding it once his sainted sister died and left him in charge of the fishery. But he keeps a stash in the fishery, sneaks in at night when the others have gone home, and emerges sluggish and red-eyed a few hours later. I want you to expose him. Go to the fishery after dark when it's empty, find his ripple sponge and show it to Renengild. Do not answer me now, but when you return to that festering eyesore and smell the stink of fish that hangs in the air, consider what I've said. Your misgivings collect like grime on a doorstep, but think, if this Grinde is a fraud, does he not deserve to be exposed? But be sure to approach the fishery by night, when it's empty. They will give you no end of trouble if they see you stealing during the day.
Need something?
much.
That didn't work! Need to try something else! Need something?
A gift if the Althasian doesn't wake up.
Ulu's dead! Die already!
I'm ready. Permet con swolias. Madiko, don't think...
Need something?
What hit?
Come on, Palagina, hang in there.
Something I can do for you? Halfrick's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
Pay attention. Sooner we get this done, sooner we can go.
We're hurrying, Captain Greg.
Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am? You all right? Who? I don't... Thief? I'm the captain of the guard. Best be careful where you sling an accusation like that. I performed my duties as captain. And if the honored coinmaster Zoltan can sell Durgan steel, why shouldn't I? Say, you looking for a deal? Because I can make deals. I see. You have me at a loss, and yet this is not a loss entirely. Hammers of Durgan, ring loud. May the anvil's deep music resound. Walls of the battery safeguard our works from marauder and wilder alike. Abidun's faithful travail by the forge, and the fires that brighten the ore. If anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me. Got that? Now. Beg your pardon for going on so. I got carried away and... What was that I said? About hammers and fires and... You must be joking. How could that happen? I can't be awakened. That means... Andres Tides, I'm stuck with him. It's not all bad, Owena. Way I see it, you and me can make some deals. To our mutual benefit. Deals? What do you want from me? For you, not from you. I'm thinking it's time we got a raise. I don't know about that. Halfrick's a bit of a miser, he is. Don't you worry about Halfrick. I've got something else in mind. Something you need, ma'am? Very good. Next time, tilt your head a little lower. Then you can get a look at her purse. We're just practicing, of course. Don't mind us.
Eyes open.
a sound. Look there!
Hey. Understood.
Quiet.
Yeah?
Yes? I'm here.
Of course.
I'll stay out of sight.
Hey.
What?
All right then.
A blade in the dark.
Interesting. It's not that I don't want to carry more. to carry more. I'm here.
Vi aces vox converano.
All right, then.
Fish, sweat, sulfur. You approach the flames that whisper clan with the stink of stalwart heavy upon you. You fill our halls with dreams of battle and bloodshed. What right have cowards and agitators to protection? The villagers spy on our camps and spoil our hunts. They pick us off only to retreat behind their walls. Like a crack in the ice, they spread deeper into our lands with each waning moon. But we'll answer them blow for blow. And now you spread lies. They were from Wolf with many mouths. My clan was here with me. Leave off with your lies and threats if you mean to walk out of here. Yet they come with weapons in hand and mark their passage with the blood of my kind. And their strength fails, so they send you to carve a path through the fallen keep. Of course it does! It's the diseased carcass of a ruined civilization. It festers with restless spirits and rotten magics. I see dreams, hailstones falling like cannonballs from the ramparts, a frozen gale screeching through the tower door. My dreams drove me to found this clan. Now my dreams tell me that Stalwart's ambition will destroy us. We believe this too. Every matron earns her place by the power of her visions. And now you'll tell me why you're here. You may go in peace, but you will give up on Durgan's battery for good. Then take the bounty of your foolish predecessors. May it serve you better. You have the peace of flames that whisper, and my thanks for avoiding unnecessary violence to my clan. Morag can give you a place to rest, and access to our supplies. Speak to him at the mouth of the cave. I hope your skills are as fine as your words. It is rare that a matron betrays her dreams. You may wander our camp freely.
That caravan must have had a half-ton of steel. Coinmaster Zoltan's...
For now, the other commandants will have his head.
Only if they don't tear each other to pieces first. I heard Maroon and Exandru.
Shh. Last thing I want is to get on Maroon's bad side.
Fine, just say the words then. I'm getting hoarse.
Maybe they had one really tall dwarf who needed a door this big.